iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
This is my world. This is my home. To be recognized at all is, it's all we can really wish for, to be honest, because it helps us to keep working. You know, we'll work as long as they'll give us work, but this helps to get more work. But it also, it's a night of celebrating my very, very different friends. You know, we're not competing. I'm not up against a lot of women playing Kate and Kiss Me Kate. You know, I'm sharing this honor with the most inspirationally diverse group of women around. So I get to see them perform. I get to see other friends perform. There's one of them right now who played my daughter in Bridges of Madison County. So I'm proud. I'm proud of her too, not just in awe of her. So you know, it's personal and it's raw. That's what it is.
Oh my God, the performances. You know, you get to sit at rehearsal and see these performances, and you know that's always my favorite part of the Tonys, is being in rehearsal and watching everyone, and you get this real sense of community, and I can't wait to watch all the performances tonight. There's some great shows. I mean, Ain't Too Proud and Prom and Hadestown. I was really, really moved by Hadestown. Prom is incredible. It's a great year. A great year.
I didn't know a lot about the Tonys before I came to New York for the first time a few years ago, and it just strikes me as such a huge celebration of theatre in a way that I haven't seen anywhere else in the world, and so to be included in that celebration is just such a privilege. I'm looking forward to spending some time with all of the people from my crew in the show that I haven't seen in a while, because I left the show in February, so have a few drinks with them, and I'm really looking forward to seeing James Corden present, because I've not seen that before, and he's a friend and I've not seen him do his thing, so I'm really excited.
Honestly, what people expect and they should expect from our community is live performances with a snap. If anybody can do it live, it's our group. We've been doing it first, the longest. It starts tonight. The kids are watching. Hi, kids. Kristen Chenoweth with Broadway Boot Camp, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, biggest Broadway boot camp in the country. I can only pick 40 kids. We do intensive singing, acting, dancing all week, and at the end of the week, next Saturday, we put on a show, and I give out the Christie Awards, much like some of the awards you'll see tonight, and scholarship funds. So I'm very, very proud of it. It's growing and growing. It's year 5.
Well, it's a celebration of everything the community stands for, from artistic excellence to economic power to inclusivity. To arts education, the importance of arts education. So it's a night that brings all of that together in one spectacular, fun evening. You know what? This is the first time where I really don't have any gut sense of what's going to happen in most of the categories. So I'm looking forward to sitting there and going, you know, I mean, it's just going to be so many horse races. I can't remember a season where I didn't have a strong gut intuition. Now, sometimes I was wrong. But I have no gut intuition about what's going to happen in there tonight.
Knowing James, there'll be some incredible things. I'm excited for some performances. I can't wait to see Ain't Too Proud. I can't wait for America to see Ain't Too Proud. It's an incredible show. And Hadestown, of course, and Oklahoma. I mean, there's some incredible musicals this year, and I'm excited to watch those on stage. I'm very excited to be announcing Best Musical tonight with my fellow ex-co-host, Sarah Bareilles. And just to watch the show. So many friends that are nominated this year. I'm just always happy to be here to support the theater community and to support Pride. I'm about to embark on 25 dates this summer, so we're doing a kind of a combination of outdoor sheds and arenas, and it's nice over the summer because it's looser, people are a little bit drunker, and there's some beautiful venues, places like Red Rocks and Santa Barbara Bowl and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
I've been very nostalgic about everything, and like the thing that keeps coming up is Pride, which is so funny. I didn't know they were going to change the background this year at the Tony Awards. Yeah, and like the intersection of my life is that it's also the Puerto Rican Day Parade is today. I'm a Puerto Rican gay man, so it represents so much, but it feels really appropriate because for me, this whole time period has been about representation of the people in my life that have gotten me to where I am now, and about the accumulation of my life and the gratitude that I have for those people, because this whole moment has been so much better having them to share it with. So it comes down to family, friends, and community.
I mean, I'm just really thrilled that so many of the greatest team have been nominated because, like you say, it's a wonderful, wonderful play, but I feel like they all raised their game sort of to honour the play and honour the sort of spirit of it and the kind of theatricality of the newspaper that you see on stage. So, you know, just to even be here is really, really, really exciting.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself. But, you know, when you write a play, it starts off just inside your own head, and it feels very private, and then you start to collaborate with firstly a director, and then designers like Bunny Christie come on board and start drawing, and creating these three-dimensional worlds. And then you get the actors speaking your lines. People like the incredible Bertie Carvel, who's also nominated. It just you really it does take a village, and it's not you. It's just your work. So it's great. It's great to be playing it in Broadway with audiences coming and enjoying it and connecting with the material.
If anything, it's a lesson to me about big dreams. And about anything I could pass on to younger generations and mentoring and supporting is to have your dreams. Don't let anyone ever stop you from having your dream. And that dream, you never know where it's going to take you. I wouldn't have thought this would have happened 25 years ago. And here I stand, with an organization that I created that's getting a special Tony for excellence in theater. So, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I was in Toronto making a TV show called Designated Survivor for Netflix. And I was aware of the play, Gary, and had read it and just thought it was like mind-blowingly new and different, but they didn't ask me to do it. So I went off and did a TV show. And then out of the blue, there was Andrea Martin had an accident, and they, at the last minute, were like, Julie, can you come in? And I was like, yep. But once it closes, there's so many things I can't wait to see. I did manage to see The Prom, which I loved. But I've got a list as long as my arm of things I need to see. Well, that's like saying, does Christmas get old? It's always fun. Some Christmases are more fun than others. But my sister has come with me for the second time, and we just have a good time. And we've got, they'll drive us back home to my house up in the country tonight, so we'll be completely out of this world. And tomorrow she'll help me weed my garden. So, it's just going to be great. It's great.
It's really interesting. When I was earlier on in my career, it was like, am I going to win? I want to win. Am I going to win? And now it's sort of been replaced by bumping. I just bumped into Audrey McDonald, my friend. I've been bumped into Brooks, my friend, and and I just saw Christine from the show, and so all of a sudden it becomes something else is replaced that wanting to win, and it's just collecting and connecting with people that you don't get to see because everybody's in their own little theater working really hard. So it's nice to connect.
Wow, it's meant a lot of things, but mostly for me it's meant service, to my community. It also was an honor and a privilege to work on something that is so meaningful to a lot of gay people and a lot of queer people. Torch Song, when Harvey first wrote it, was basically, it created a Bible for us, and I think this is once in a lifetime opportunity, and I just it means so much. It means beyond just doing a show. It really means service to our community on Pride Month, on the 50th anniversary of Stonewall. It means the world.
Coming to Broadway is the ultimate for a person in the theater. It is everything you dreamed about when you were a kid, and this production is that. It is spectacular. I use that word, but I didn't mean to, but it is spectacular beyond your wildest dreams. When you walk in that theater, you literally go, oh my God, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. It is that overwhelming. And in a way, it just continues to top itself throughout the night. The choreography, the music, the set, the drama of the piece, and the talent on that stage is incredible.
Yeah, I'm working on the new musical called Marie with Susan Stroman, Lynn Ahrens, and Stephen Flaherty. And it's about Degas' sculpture, The Little Dancer, and I play her. So I get to play basically one of the muse of one of the greatest sculptures ever to exist. We did it in Seattle, and we had a really successful run there, and I can't wait for Broadway to see it.
There are a few people in the world that I think are of the genius level of Daniel Fish. Some of them are from 20 years ago, some of them are present right now, and Daniel is literally one of them. He's an auteur, he's a visionary, he's become a friend. I respect him and care for him so much. So it's been an absolute pleasure. He's taught me so much about producing the show through his vision and through the way he respects and cares for the art. I've never felt so artistically protected as I produced a show from a director who just cared 360 degrees about every aspect that made me care more. I learned a lot.
I always wanted to do this particular piece for a long time. I produced it at Intiman many years ago when I worked in Seattle. And I think that I've always liked to do shows which all, like the whole country might want to see. And it might even be about a difficult or complex subject, but maybe we could all agree on it. And it's, I think it's the kind of show that unifies people, pulls a lot of people together. So it's meant a lot to do it.